We've been off for a month. I'm losing my voice. Dan's late, and we've got guests. What could possibly go wrong? This is the Volley, and we are live.
The following has been brought to you by SJP World Media. Yeah, we are live here on SJP World Media with Matt Productions. This is the Volley. I am Matt Lewis, and I am joined by returning guest MGB Graham from Good Bad Sport, and someone who I asked if they were available. Haven't done a show for them in 6.5 years. They were much shorter then. MGB MASON, welcome, boys, to the Volley.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
I'm hoping that the magistrate finishes up quickly so Dan can join us.
I mean, to be fair, it's not the worst excuse I've ever heard for a show. I'd like to point out we are being completely unbiased on this show. Completely unbiased today. I've not got money on this or anything today, I promise. Yeah, we are covering Chelsea versus Liverpool. Probably would have done this one anyway, but when I reached out to you guys about doing an episode, I do believe Mason said either the Chelsea game or the United game. I was like, we can do both, or we could do either. Chelsea came up first, so
I think if I remember correctly, United game is when we got a disc golf tournament, so
it was more convenient for sure.
Yeah.
So that being said, Mason, what is your allegiances currently regarding soccer? I guess.
Allegiance? Oh,
yeah. Why did you pick Liverpool? Because you weren't really a soccer fan at all. Why this year are you suddenly a Liverpool fan?
There was a handicap bet on FanDuel that you put in, and I chose Liverpool. I looked at the signings, and I liked who they signed on the off season, and I thought they could do better this year.
So I gave both of the boys because I thought it was just a little. It's a fun. The handicap betting is kind of a fun bet. Like every team is like 15 to 1. It's a crapshoot. Like you don't know, but it's kind of fun to try. And there was some that were obvious, like Manchester United weren't going to win it. That was pretty obvious to me. And I actually went with Chelsea. Ironically, I thought having won the World Club, I didn't think they were necessarily 12 points behind Liverpool. And I also thought that it was one of those teams where they're going to get better. The more they play together, the better they're going to get. So I do have Liverpool to win the league overall, though. Just a smallish bet. It's like $10, just under 2 to 1. I thought that was a little insulting. I thought they got the odds wrong. Well, as of last week, they definitely had the odds wrong. But considering the results in the last 7 to 8 days, it's a little tight at the top now. In fact, Liverpool aren't top anymore.
Yeah. No, we're not. Arsenal, of course, got the result today they needed and now top of the league. So battle has been joined, it feels like, for sure. Dan is currently stuck in traffic. He says he will be here as soon as possible. He better be, because I've got some gags from the run through, and also my voice needs resting. But I'd say Liverpool are visiting Chelsea today, so I'm just going to quickly pop it to the side and show the Chelsea team sheet. Pretty strong team. Graham, would you agree?
I actually have, once again, a small bet on João Pedro to be the league's top scorer. It's not going to happen. Haaland was clear favourites, but I'm like, if Haaland gets injured or has a bad season, there's value in whoever you think might finish second. So I went with João Pedro. But yeah, of course, the amount of money they've spent, of course, they've got a strong team. They've got a strong bench as well.
Is that their backup goalie, or did he come back?
Oh, so I thought he was out for 3 games, but when I talked to somebody, they said he was back for today. I can't remember who the goalkeeper was who got sent off 2 weekends ago.
Fair enough. Fair enough. We've got people already popping up in the chat. KPB got in early by saying evening lads at 9:46 this morning UK time. So that's a Graham trick, getting in while he goes out. And the boss is in already in the chat. He's already criticising. Saying that you guys should be giving your head a wobble because it's football.
I've started
purely
saying
translating
English football on Good Bad Sport now. I used to say footy to make it clear, but now I've started saying English football.
See, I know that it drives Jackson mad, but does it drive you mad, Mason, when you hear like British inflections?
No, not at all.
Having grown up in America,
it doesn't bother me.
I don't know why it bothers Jackson.
That is a good. Well, one thing I know as a second-born son myself, that sometimes you just like to be awkward.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know you're familiar with Cornish, Matt, as well. So I describe him as a bit teasy. He gets a fair bit teasy.
What's that?
There, Jackson. He gets a fair bit teasy. I got a
fit for Jackson. Yeah,
I'm sure I'll do a Yorkshire accent for Dan later.
Fair enough. So, I say obviously Caicedo in the middle of Wales. It was linked to Liverpool, of course, at the start of last season, and went for a lot of money to Chelsea. He could get a game. He could be a game changer. Who knows?
I just saw one thing. I wasn't really paying that much attention to everybody's name on there. I'm not sure about Garnacho, to be honest. He was definitely responsible for the losing goal a couple of weekends ago, I think it was. And I don't know. I think he's somebody you throw on at the end when you need a last roll of the dice type thing. I'm not sure that he should be a starter for Chelsea right now, personally.
I mean, that's a fair comment. I'm getting hot in this. Right, that's a good point. So, not that we're being biased or anything, but let's go for League Champions. Within the World Champions, it's the League Champions team sheet. Obviously, Alisson is out injured for 6 weeks minimum. Mamardashvili is no slouch, so he's not a bad replacement.
If you spend 30 million on somebody, you're assuming that they're going to be good. I just don't know him as a quantity as much as I know how Kelleher was. Like when Kelleher came in, I had no worries at all. I'm just getting flashbacks too, and this might be completely unfair to the goalkeeper, of when Adrian had to come in to back up the goalkeeper when the number one was out. So there's obviously different standards of backups. I haven't seen enough of him to be able to say that I feel 100% confident right now. I actually feel kind of sorry for him coming in because Konate has been useless the last few weeks. The game in midweek against Galatasaray, like he's just almost trying to throw the team under the bus. And same with Palace as well. He's had 2 pretty bad games.
We've got a few. Well, I'll go through the team. Obviously, got Kirkers. Obviously, I think he's cemented at left back spot already. The fact that we've got on the bench, of course, Gomez is back on the bench. Before he'd be out for a lot longer, so it's great to see him back in there. So Konate is now fighting for his space, as far as I'm concerned. A notable thing up top is that Ekitike is back from suspension, only for the bench time.
I heard he had a slight niggle, so I'm not sure. I don't know if that's why he's not starting. I'm not sure if Isak would have been the first choice, but it sounded like there was some sort of injury.
Possibly. KPB is actually saying he's multi-platforming. That's why it's showing up at different time zones. Okay, we'll let you off, KPB. Let you off. We like that multi-platforming. Don't forget to share everywhere for us, KPB. Thank you very much. Anyone from this team jump out to you, Mason, for example, as a game changer? Apart from Salah, obviously.
He's my favorite player. Szoboszlai, and I like Gravenbeck. And I like Van Dijk too.
And from the look of the format, Szoboszlai is going to be playing midfield today because I can see Bradley's on the team.
I like him on offense.
Yeah.
My only change, the change I mentioned to you at the start of the season, Matt, I was like, how come nobody's talked about the idea of playing Frimpong on the right wing and Salah as striker? This was before Isak and Ekitike, of course. Frimpong did play right wing midweek. It didn't work out necessarily well, but the team didn't play particularly well either. So I'm not sure. I personally would probably have gone with Frimpong ahead of Bradley.
I mean, possibly. I mean, it all depends on the game you want to play. I mean, Wirtz doesn't start again.
I think that's the
But
right decision.
every opponent requires a different approach. Possibly,
I think he needs
Chelsea.
The old method used to be Liverpool would sign players and you wouldn't see them for like 3 months. Like they would build them into the system and then they'd introduce them. And recently, it just seems like they've thrown people in. Like Ekitike fit in instantly, which is unusual. Kirke struggled for a few games as well at the start. So I don't know. I think Wirtz needs to just have a little rest. I personally think Salah needs a rest. Well, not a rest, but I don't think he's playing well enough to be starter right now. I know we're paying a lot of money for him each week, but I don't think Salah should be starting personally. I think you need to let him sit on the bench and get a little pissed off. And then when he comes on, he might start, I don't want to say working harder, but I don't know. He's not giving as much. He's not been any worse than what I don't think Wirtz has been that bad personally. I think it's just that you haven't seen the goals, you haven't seen the assists, but his things that he does are not things that necessarily get attention, like the creating space thing part. Like he's been doing that, but you haven't seen an end product from it. So it's a little harsh for him, but I still think he needs to get to know his teammates a little bit better still.
I do agree. I think I should probably say, for the benefit of correction, we are live, obviously, so we can't go back and check it right now. Graham, I don't think meant Salah. I think you meant Isaac.
No, I didn't. I meant Salah. No, I don't think Salah should be starting. That's why I was happy for Frimpong started ahead of Salah midweek. I think that's the right decision.
Wow. Well, okay. My throat's getting squeaky just because I was that surprised by you. Okay, I apologize. I do apologize.
I think Salah's still the top earner, isn't he? I'm sure Isak's doing pretty good compared to what he was on at Newcastle, but Salah's still the top earner, but he hasn't justified that money right now. I know players go through spells, but I don't know. I think he'll be better just not starting right now. He doesn't look the same Salah as last season.
Well, I guess we're fine.
Yeah.
To be fair, he is in
Robertsley in midfield though. Like I think those two are too good to be necessarily playing right back. As much as he did well when he needed to, but I would rather see Szoboszlai in midfield for sure.
KPB, the chat is saying a great game from Arsenal today, keeping the pressure on Liverpool. Yeah, they played some very good football by all accounts. Could have been 3 or 4 by all accounts. And apparently, also from KPB, Slot's head is very shy today. Well, that's going to happen.
The worrying thing from Liverpool's perspective is Arsenal actually have a pretty easy run for the next few games. Liverpool do not. We got Chelsea, Manchester United, Manchester City's coming up. There's potential pitfalls there for sure. I think we'll have a much better idea in a few weeks where Liverpool actually are. And we're going to find out, though. Now I got that doubt in my head. Were Liverpool just lucky at the start of the season? That's what everyone said. Those late goals. And it's like, no, that's what I was like, no, that's what champions do. They find ways to win. The last 2 games, I don't know. Perhaps have they been found out? I think we're going to have a much better idea in a month's time. I do think this is the right time to play Chelsea, though. Coming off 2 losses, they haven't been playing super well either. But from Chelsea's perspective, what a good time to play Liverpool when they're obviously lacking confidence as well.
Phenomenal match in prospect for sure. And let's not forget, of course, that right now Storm Amy is battering the capital, so it's absolutely heaving with rain at the moment, which is not what you want if you're trying to keep things steady. I was quite impressed that Mason actually was able to pronounce Dominic Szoboszlai's name properly as well, given that it took me a good 6 months to get it right. So I'm actually quite impressed with you in that one, dude.
That's good.
I'm still not sure I pronounced it correctly.
One more time for Mason, correct your father.
Szoboszlai?
Yep.
There we go. Yeah, I definitely don't pronounce it correctly.
Yeah. Yeah. I would really like to call him just for easiness, Dirty Dom. Right, we're heading towards kickoff here on the volley, so of course, if I can remember where my buttons are. It's time to remember we also here on the volley support the anti-racism message. As we approach kickoff here on the volley, we would like to remind everybody that we at SJP World Media all support the Kick It Out campaign. Equality for everybody, regardless of race, gender, or sexual orientation. Let's kick it out together and enjoy the game we all love together.
You're going to have to, and
Absolutely.
the people who are listening are going to have to be ready to pause as well, because we're still on the last show. We're still watching Wild Child on NBC right now.
The kickoff has just happened. I have paused it for your benefit. I have just paused. This is just for an in joke from Good Cop, Bad Cop.
Cranberry.
Need the cranberry juice. My throat is killing me. I had to get the cranberry juice out. I've just had a message from Mr. Griffin. He will be with us in about half an hour.
Just in time for Pie Club.
So,
all right. Then
absolutely.
they're standing over the ball, so get ready, Matt.
Okay.
Gone. Stop.
All good.
Was that to Van
Let's
Dijk?
do this.
I'm on
We'll get
7,
field towards Isaac.
8, 9, 10 seconds. Sound about right?
Perfect time for me. Yeah, but it's currently with Sanchez in goal for Chelsea, who are kicking from right to left here at Stamford Bridge, which could end up more like a war zone by the time this is all said and done.
I'm pretty sure Sanchez was the keeper that got sent off 2 weeks ago. So I don't know if he served a game like in a cup game or something. That's why he's back. Injured. Oh, that's Enzo. He's getting up, but he didn't look too happy. It was a little gingerly for sure.
Ball back to Mohamed Ashfali, who's under pressure early. He finds Bradley on the right side, who clears downfield.
Gracious. I thought Garnacho was a little quicker than that. I was surprised.
I'm glad
Bradley.
Has Cucurella tied his hair back for a change? It's quite good for a change. Glass down, sorry. I've got so many drinks ready to go. I've got to keep my throat moist, which I hate as well.
Oh, I get.
If I'd done the volley last night after Good Cop, if I'd have been doing this show after the Good Cop Bad Cop recorded last night, Graham, there's no way I could have done it at all.
It would have been funny if you were doing it solo.
Again?
It's not the first one. I've done a solo volley before. I'm not doing it again.
Enzo's South American. He's gonna. That was what it was like watching the Galatasaray game midweek. Constantly players on the floor. It was absolutely ridiculous.
Reaching the ball back to Sanchez, and Chelsea will reset. 2 minutes on the clock.
They're obviously interchanging play because Salah was not the first. Isak was not the furthest player upfield at that time either. I was trying to look. I was like, "Where's Isak? I can't even see him."
They paid so much money. He doesn't really do.
Yeah, I think it said he had 4 touches in 30 minutes, and
is that his fault or is that Liverpool?
That's partly Liverpool's fault. So there's no point having a top striker if you can't get the ball to him. But
well cut out there by Bradley.
Too much though.
I like how
got away with it. Got away with it.
I love it's like a little terrier. Is Konor Bradley? Here comes the point.
That's a good ball. That was a good pass from Isak. So one of
He's
the
happy to get involved and like that. And
one of the arguments would be you would want your forward player to drop back though if he's not getting touches and kind of link in with the midfield a little bit better. So, but it depends what his role's been. He might have been told, "No, you stay up."
That's not
so. Was
that Isak? Did you take a ball?
No, Isak's on the penalty.
Okay, ball in.
Woo! Oh. Man, there was a few people who had a chance then. Look how many people Chelsea's got behind the ball right now. This is like the
everyone behind the ball.
Everybody, absolutely. Everyone's going to do that now, though.
That's Gravenbeck?
Yes, yeah.
He can shoot from far. I've seen
he can, yeah. If he gets the chance.
I've seen Chelsea doesn't have Cole Palmer.
I think he's injured, isn't he, Matt?
Yeah, he's not in England squad either.
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
Everyone's a bit surprised about. Yeah,
I can't see
another
ball. Oh,
that's
actually a really good run into the box. I'm not sure who that was, but was that McAllister?
I think so.
You can put as many people behind the ball as you like, but if you're going to make good runs like that, they're going to be in trouble. I think it's important.
The 8-second rule in effect.
If Chelsea get the first goal, I think they're going to shut up shop. They're going to park the bus again.
It would make perfect sense, wouldn't it, to be fair?
Of course. And then you can try and hit on the counter. But that's what every team is doing now against Liverpool. But that's what happens when you're champions. A draw against the champions a good result. Oh, let's
ball,
go. Oh, skidded off the surface. Oh, he must have got a touch on it then.
Yeah,
Well, good defending then in that
But gentlemen, I rather foolishly did not get your pre-match predictions. So, newbie first, Mason, your prediction.
I think there's gonna be a tie 1-1.
Okay, 1-1. Draw.
No, you can pick a draw.
Yeah,
You just want to know a score.
1-1.
I'm kind of going to cop out. I'm going to go the same. It's so difficult to call. Liverpool have started much brighter than I thought they would do, though. I'm obviously hoping for a Liverpool win, but I don't know. This is such a close game. Both teams are kind of under the cosh a little bit. 1-1 seems like a sensible one, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was 0-0, and I won't be surprised if it was 5-4 either.
I think the way that Chelsea are going to score.
Dan sent me his prediction as well. So they're on screen for you now, guys at home. I think Liverpool will just edge it. Someone at work said 3-1 to Liverpool. I'm like, you're an Arsenal fan. You don't want us to win. Like, no, but I think you'll beat Chelsea. Like,
it's possible if they click. Like, with the players they have, like I say, it could be almost any score. It's just so difficult to. I'm just not confident Liverpool can keep a clean sheet right now, but I'm not confident that Chelsea can keep a clean sheet. I think I think Chelsea's going to play negative for sure.
Oh, I think United playing him on there.
And
referee waved that as offside. Konate playing him on there.
I think Konate was just stepped up in time, but that's a dangerous game to play, though.
Yeah,
I think I'm scared about the goalkeeper. I think he's going to do something stupid.
It's
like
he's
not looking good. Like he's almost like messed up a couple of times.
I think his defender put him in trouble. I don't think his defender should have passed it to him at that point, personally. But
that's
KDB thinks it's 1-1. Yeah,
that's good interplay with Isak.
Isak.
Oh, it's behind Salah though.
Kick it off.
Oh, he fell over as well. If he could have got another touch,
Linesman does not give it.
Oh,
Gravenberch, Konate, Van Dijk, finds Tekkers. I've got to stop just talking, commentating.
Oh,
that should be a corner. What's a corner? He took the ball.
Tekkers is someone so young. He's so strong.
Yeah. This is supposed to be one of Liverpool's biggest strengths this year. Like, obviously, Van Dijk's great at heading the ball, but the players they brought in are exceptionally tall this year. Unfortunately, Leone's going to be out now, but like Ekitike and Isak, they've got some height for corners. We haven't really seen them use it yet, but when they finally do, it's going to make a difference.
Why did they put their hand up?
Just to keep the other player away from them so they can make a run. Oh, he fumbled it as well. Ooh.
I mean, I've often seen people put their arms up who are taking the corner, Mason, and I actually have asked a few players, "What do you do?" I'm like, I don't know. I'm recording what they do on TV.
Oh, I thought you meant like we're putting his arms to the side because often they'll try and push him to create space like this.
I think it was Tekkers after he got tackled, he put his hand up.
Yeah.
Oh, he was claiming it regardless. Yeah. Even if you know it's not, you claim it. I can argue it in here against Mum Ashley, who clears that. Take no risk, puts it out.
A little more time than that. It's also a call. Put the ball on my head, and then you're trying to get other defenders to come to you as well, which will often leave space for other people. So sometimes it's more of a distraction tactic than anything.
This is his Premier League debut.
Yep. Yeah, he played in the League Cup? I think League Cup match.
Yeah.
League Cup. They have like a clause where they have to pay the other team more if he plays enough games. Is that why it's up to 40 million?
It might be, or it could be if they win like the league, you get an extra $1 million, or if they win the Champions League, I don't know the details of his contract exactly.
My strike partner in the chat, as he's walking the dog before he joins us, always claim for the throw or corner, as you never know how shit the ref is. Thank you for the first bit of swearing, Dan. We got 24 minutes. Be with you shortly, folks. Just got to empty. Oh God.
Empty the dog.
Keep it somewhat family friendly, Dan.
What a phrase.
Enzo goes for goal.
Oh.
Blocked down the air by Mount Ashford beautifully.
That was good catch.
Pretty easy.
Look at that throw.
Oh, that was a good throw. Oh, like a 50-yard throw.
I don't know about a good throw. It was a long throw. I'll give him
It went
that.
halfway. Definitely.
Yeah.
That's a throwback. That could be quite the utility later in the season.
As someone who used to play goalkeeper, I'm not that impressed that he can throw it to halfway, personally. But
I've mad keepers I've seen who can't.
I think that's poor then. I'm not saying that I could throw it to halfway, but I could get it a pretty good way down the field. I certainly can do it now, that's for sure.
Thankfully, we've not seen many abuses of the 8-second rule this season. Not since having the first game of the season for Newcastle, anyway.
So if you hold the ball too long, it can be like a corner to the other team now.
8
It's
seconds
it's to stop time wasting.
of the goalkeeper.
Something like that.
Yeah. If the keeper's got his ball in his hands for more than 8 seconds, it's given as a corner to the other team. Which I'm all for. If it speeds the game up, I'm all for it.
Stuff on top.
Even if you fall down, that counts as your 8
Yeah.
seconds.
Yep.
You
His
gotta
ball's in
get
your
up.
hands, yeah.
If you're injured, it's a little different, but
Okay, I'm turning comments on stage so everyone can see these ones. I'm not being held accountable for this. Not being held accountable for this one.
Jesus Christ. Next. All right, they're breaking. Fouls with the ball. That's slow. That was a slow move by Salah and a really poor pass. That's exactly what I've been seeing from him this season. That's not good enough. Isak is not getting to that. He would have driven at defenders last season straight away. He didn't look like he even wanted to run at them. He just looked like he was ready to find. That's a terrible pass. That's not going to do it. Yeah, that was a waste of a possession.
I meant I've a picture from him.
All right,
He full named me. That's how you know he's annoyed.
Ooh.
Yeah. Blood and fun. Advantage played. Garnacho. Cucurella. Back to Garnacho again. Cucurella keeps it in play.
By Garnacho either. I nearly went out of play.
I do have to. I mean, further to what you said earlier, I'm not sure Garnacho was the sign they needed.
Do they really need a winger? Like, I didn't think that was one of their needs personally with all the players that they have, but whatever. Was it more of a statement that Raheem Sterling is definitely not playing this season? Are we going to sign another winger?
Oh,
that's too much.
Yeah, and I think Sterling's still better than Garnacho as well.
I do like Pedro Neto though. I think he's very skillful.
I think they might be easing up slightly in London now, which is good to see.
I think that's the first time I've seen an image of Slot so far this game. Ooh. That's a little bit of a... That's not that skillful right there from Chelsea. That was not a good pass to the side. He had to hoof it.
Oh,
I, like that. I do not like that pass to the keeper there. Immediately.
That was way too heavy for Van Dijk.
Van Dijk, that was captain. You want your goalkeeper settled. That's not going to help him. That's two of those already. He can't pick it up.
Why?
Because you're not allowed to.
It went into.
You can't pick up a back pass.
You can't pick up a pass from your own team.
Oh.
It would have been a free kick.
Caicedo!
Great goal.
Oh my God.
Great goal. What a strike. I couldn't tell if anyone was standing off him or not. It happened so quick. But once again, did that goal though occur from the terrible back pass from Van Dijk losing possession of the ball? And it feels like it. It felt like it was within 30 seconds of that.
Chelsea 1, Liverpool 0, Caicedo.
Well, all the predictions
of all the players.
I did not want to see a Chelsea goal first.
This early.
Oh, everyone, Van Dijk's backing off because he's got 2 people. Kirkes didn't come across quick enough, I don't
Keeper
think.
couldn't do anything about that at all.
Oh, no, there's no way. Actually, that was a nice fake by him to begin with, just to throw him off the scent. Yeah, Konate's not doing anything there. Yeah, it's a good goal. It's a good shot.
Replay again.
Van Dijk's torn. Too much of a gap between Van Dijk and Konate.
Some will say he could have got a hand to it. I'm not sure he could have done.
I'm not putting anything on the keeper there. I think that's a great shot. Oh, boy. And I thought Liverpool were the better team for the first 15 minutes as well.
So often away. So often away.
Yep.
KPP in full agreement. A quality goal.
Yeah. Well, when you spend the amount of money
Liverpool count.
did.
Can I say they're Thunder bastard? Yep. 25-yarder. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that Mr. Griffin will give his thoughts when he does finally join the room. As Cucurella tried to find Pedro.
And again,
the ball goes in and across the far side and will go out of play for throw to Liverpool.
I missed Dan telling us the formations at the start of the game as well.
Yeah. What I'll do, Graham, I'll get him to recap in that second half. How about that?
There we go.
Garnacho seemed to be in all sorts of space on that side, but Bradley seemed to have him covered for a moment. Konate out. And they seem to be having to go back to Sanchez.
Ooh.
So if Liverpool, no matter how you play, concede, then try to come back. Yeah, that sounds about right. Matt, even we were 2-0 up a few times. Garnacho again completely open, exploiting that Bradley's up the pitch. But by the time he gets back on the control again, Liverpool got back numbers back.
The stat from NBC was interesting. The last 12 times that Chelsea have taken the lead, they've only won 4 of those games, and Liverpool have won 7 of those games. That's very surprising.
It's quite an interesting stat, that one.
Yeah. So
Cucurella.
Warm holds true. I guess the game's not over yet then.
Goes for goal. Behind it goes for a goal kick, Liverpool.
That was ridiculous.
Not sure meant
I was
that maybe across the shot.
Really annoyed if I was on his team. Yeah, that's a great finish.
I like Ref Cam. I'm loving Ref Cam.
Yeah.
We get to see what he sees.
Well,
KBB saying the next goal will be telling. Absolutely right, it will be.
that was actually a good play.
Pardon? Dan Griffin saying you're dropping the dog off. We'll be with you in 5 to 10. Excellent.
Keep going.
Must be.
Oh, there's a lot of defenders in the way. That's a good chance for them.
What happened?
Oh, offside.
Oh.
I didn't think so.
Oh, what?
It's Salah play. Oh no, he didn't use him though.
Oh, I'm not.
That's not
sure.
offside. That's wrong. It didn't matter.
I think Salah was an offside position, but he was behind the goalkeeper. I'm not sure that should have. No, behind the keeper, so that can't really be a problem.
No,
it's irrelevant now anyway. So
yeah, it wasn't a goal. So
it was not as bad as the decision in the Man United game earlier. A Sunderland player was fouled by a Man United player, and the Sunderland player was booked for simulation.
Oh, for goodness sake! I guess that's not appealable.
Oh, there's a good chance.
Nope. Because
VAR's already had so many howlers at the start of the season already. So
well, VAR can't interfere on your cards. So
no.
KP
is very happy about the Blues. You can see the bottom right of the screen. Chelsea happy to knock it about, of course, being in an advantage position.
Yeah.
Salah wins the. Did he win the fight? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How? Get back to your. The Chelsea manager put on the bloody pitch. I just watched my language there.
Yeah, he was not in the technical area, that's for sure.
20 minutes gone already. And Momentary have not had too much to worry about, which is the problem, unfortunately. Apart from Pitbull out of their net.
Gakpo's had like
unable to win the building.
Yeah, hardly any touches first half.
Yeah. Gakpo's had a bit of interplay with Tekkers. I like in that relationship they've got building on the left hand side. KVB doubling down. Apparently it's gleaming now. Slot's head, not just shiny, it's gleaming.
You didn't show the bench at all. Did Chiesa make the bench? Because he wasn't available midweek.
I'm going to bring it back up momentarily again.
Oh, it's small.
Chiesa.
I'm sorry, I can't see that on mine.
Chiesa is on the bench, yes.
Okay, that's good. Oh, Rio's not on the bench? He has been in the last few games.
There are certain rules. I mean, I know that they've we discussed it when he made his debut, obviously, in the league, about how much he can play because of how young he is and how much the youngster at Arsenal could play due to safeguarding and stuff like that. And it's, he can play no more than 120 minutes a game.
Huh? Who's going to play more than 120 minutes a game when it's Premier League?
Penalty shootouts. That means
Premier League.
And yet, in terms of they can play up to 120 minutes for a game of football, a professional game of football, which means if you get the penalty, they can't play penalty. No, a game.
See, that makes no sense. How is that safeguarding a player? 120 minutes is a lot. That's like the maximum. Like penalties, that's not the part that's going to tire you out. That's almost like not having a rule at all. That rule makes no sense. Oh, another terrible. Oh my god.
And what happened to get the attention teacher like that one?
Konate again. I can't imagine why Real Madrid are cooling their interest in him right now. I guess that's the question. Do we really want to re-sign him right now? Do we want to pay? Because if he re-signs, it's going to be for a lot of money. Do we really want to do that?
On his current form, I'd say no.
Exactly.
Apparently, but if you believe what you hear, Madrid are in for him and for Gahey in January. And if that's the case, then do they need both?
I'm still annoyed that they nickel and dimed Palace over Gahey. They should have just paid 45 million and they would have got him straight away. But they were trying to do their bargains. I know that's how they operate. But now, if we get an injury in defense, we're done. We're done. We might not even be top 4. If they lose Van Dijk, they're in big trouble. I don't know if Konate, who's going to replace him either. It just seems like they've never addressed that. Now Leone's out. I think Leone was going to be the person who would fill in those places, but they are really short.
Having Gomez back helps. Having Gomez back is helpful, obviously, but it's not doesn't solve all the problems.
Nope.
Bradley, beautifully played it.
Well, that's
good interchange, mate, and given away again. Now he's behind the play. Uh-oh.
Bradley's now back in position.
He's got some space. All right, he got back. I didn't ask you, Matt. Have you got a pie for today, for later? Or are you saving those details for another 20 minutes?
I have.
Okay.
I've got a pie, yeah.
I went shopping this morning.
Foul there. I did on the way back from my park run.
How much possession does Chelsea have? They must have.
It was 58 earlier, 58 to 42, which is Liverpool don't mind that as much. Like they want quality possession. Like when it was 0-0, they don't really care if Chelsea's going to pass the ball around too much. They're like, go ahead, you do that, and then we'll try and hit you. We'll have good possession. So
it's 60-40 now.
Yeah, but when you're behind, then there's still 65 minutes to go. Like they don't need to push the panic buttons right now, but they got to make sure they don't go 2 down, though. That's really important.
Neto takes it. Walloped by, I'm not sure who that was off the top of my head. We come back to Neto now. Mom actually takes it very well, actually. And great long throw and out.
That's a good point.
Salah switched sides, I think, didn't he? Yeah.
He did. Like that.
That's what I want to see more of, like interchange.
Just boot it.
We need to see more of that for sure. Yeah.
Part of Liverpool's tactics is trying to suck teams in, though, like this. So it's a bit of a dangerous game, but then it creates space behind, though. So that's why they don't just boot it straight.
Salah fouled and Bradley ran right through.
That's got to be a yellow card.
Referee says no foul.
What? Oh, my God.
I don't agree with it either, no.
There's no way Salah just goes down there. If he's got the ball, he's not going down.
Let's
go, Mark.
I am making an adjustment to our background here. It's time for my strike partner to be subbed in.
Hi, lads. How are we doing?
Yeah,
you two just sweet ass time.
It's been an afternoon. Yes.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And upwards.
Public transport is shit.
Yeah,
excuse my language for the youngsters.
There's the first lot.
But yeah,
Konor actually says hello to Matt, Graham, and Mason, and then salutes you, Dan.
Hey.
So, here we go. Breakthrough. Ooh, Cook has got up, but I think that's a goal kick.
More importantly,
it's a good attacking run.
Time check is 27, 13, 14, 15.
Right, I'm a good 45 seconds ahead of you then. So I'm going to pause on 28 minutes and you let me know when you guys are there.
Perfect. Perfect.
Appreciate it. There's Cole Palmer on the bench, yeah. Actually, I don't know if that was the bench. I don't know if he's even available today.
I think
he's sitting like, yeah. I've never so glad to see Cole Palmer injured in my life.
Mind you, does it make a difference when Chelsea have got 75 players?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Cole Palmer is... what Cole Palmer lacks...
That's good skill.
What Cole Palmer lacks in good looks makes up for football ability.
And then loses again in brain cells.
He's somebody you want to take a penalty for, yeah, that's for sure, though.
It's just, you can't even spell pressure, let alone feel it.
I've just realised, Danny, 28, 23, 24, 25.
I did wonder about that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that as well.
We got talking.
I'm on 28, 29, 30.
About 10 seconds.
40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45.
Right, skip forward. There we go. We're about right. Doesn't matter anyway, because you'll hear what happens from the back room of my house.
I'm surprised I didn't hear anything on the first goal, to be honest.
To be fair, he wasn't on the stream at that point.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That would have been kind of impressive.
that would mean
we're going to have Pat Griffin.
That would mean my dad gone full crap.
That would be biblical. I'm getting
I just wondering what the stupidest comment of the stream.
Sorry, Matt's got time yet.
That's gotta be.
Oh, he doesn't go down and for nothing. That's obviously not a chance. So Dan, obviously, we recorded on Thursday. Matt, we recorded on Friday, and now we're recording together on Saturday. Dan, after our episode, I did mention the fact that certain things about beer have been appearing in my feed a lot more recently in relation to sports. I had one that came on my feed today, and I was going to mention it to you on today's episode, but you're going to have to wait till episode 70. I think it's going to be a full episode on the World Beer Mile Championship. I think that's what it's called. It's the one where you got to drink 4 beers and then run a mile as quick as you can. It looks like there's quite a bit of interesting things on that. So
I could definitely do the drinking 4 beers bit, running the mile of the.
If it was like a,
I'm making a
4x100 relay. Like if they had a relay, like you could do the drinking and then you could like tag in somebody to do the run. And I think perhaps
I
could definitely scull a pint double quick.
I know. I saw it at my wedding.
You saw 3 of me at your wedding by the time I got there.
Oh, not a good time.
So drunk that night.
You couldn't tell.
Gakpo.
That's Isaac.
I think it was. I think it probably was when I was giving Chris Harris a bear hug. Was probably the clue that I was drunk.
I'm glad you corrected him, Dan, because I thought it was as well, but I don't have my glasses on, so I'm not 100% sure.
That was number 9.
Yeah, I thought Isak had pulled out to the left.
At least he got more than 4 touches.
Salah was on the left.
And would play well
at the corner.
Salah really needs, and Liverpool in general really need to be targeting Chelsea's left-hand side. It's such a massive weakness because Cucurella has all the positional sense of a blancmange.
Kirk has had some joy down there already.
Well, Kirkus is on the left. Left-hand side for Liverpool, not the. Cucurella's on the left-hand side for Chelsea, which would be Liverpool's right. So
my bad.
Here we go. We need Bradley and Salah interchanging, but Salah just can't get the ball away.
Yeah, they had a little bit of joy earlier, but
get it out wide. Suppose
no one's there. No one's there to pass to. Everyone moved in.
See that bugs me because that's got to be something coached. Because Bradley immediately moved into a central position that Salah would normally occupy. But in that situation, that wasn't the right move because Salah was already in field. Bradley should have held his width.
Pass by Gravenberg. That's unusual for him. Like a step off play right now.
Yeah. Papa Griffith's furious in the background. I can hear it.
Yeah, we'll find out what's going on in about a minute. I think it's something to do with Kirkes.
No foul given against Garnacho.
At least the referee's been consistent in his approach with this.
Oh, Kirk has got the ball now.
Yeah, good ball.
Gakpo. Kirk Cucurella clears it full to Salah.
It was a weak cross.
It was.
I need stronger beer.
Well, yeah, because at the minute you're drinking brown water. Yeah.
I like a nice bottle.
Bradley, what are you doing?
Bradley getting another yellow card. He is so indisciplined. Yeah, another yellow card for Bradley. He's got to be on at least 3 or 4 already.
This season, I presume you
find it momentarily.
This season, it's ridiculous. He comes on and does.
I don't know. I like
that every game. I know you love him, Matt, but he is indisciplined. There's no reason for that challenge there. No reason. That's stupid.
Whilst I fully agree with everything you have just said, everything fully, I want to just clarify that you had no problem with James Milner doing it when he was at Liverpool. Just for the record.
Not so I just realised Pigsbad has commented something before. See, tell me that head's not shiny than normal. I don't know if he's referring to the referee or Graham.
Slot, I think he's referring to.
I've only seen Slot appear a couple of times on the feed so far.
And a question for Mason from Connor, asking if you were a Virginia or Virginia Tech fan.
Nah, not either. I don't watch college football that much. If I do, I'm probably a LSU fan.
I saw, gentlemen, that there's actually going to be a college football game at Wembley. I think it's this year. I think it's this year.
Wow.
I saw Konor post about it. Like, he said he wanted to go. I can't remember the teams involved, but I did not know that college football would have really any interest, particularly in England.
I've known a fair few people into NFL. I have never known one person be into college football.
Correct. Yeah, that's same thing.
Salah, that was the wrong option.
Yes, we're losing, Christopher. Yes.
Konor telling us
I felt that.
it's 2026.
That's
and it's
right.
Kansas versus Arizona State.
Not
Do not. I can't. My blood pressure can't take that, Chris.
So while Matt's having his own conversation and doesn't mute his fucking mic.
Exactly.
My bad. My bad.
I was thinking the same.
Difference is, Graham, I've not got bored of calling him out yet. I can't see what it says under certified, Matt. Does it say prick?
I was like, I'll carry on. We'll just talk some football. But I was like, man, the guy's so rude. But I'm like, whatever.
I believe he's been sarcastic, Konor.
He's mocking the fact that Liverpool are losing.
Yeah, well, we won't be for much longer. It's fine.
We're a big smile on your face, yeah. Back to Sanchez now. It's 10 minutes to half time.
And then I'm going to go get a beer.
Sanchez passed me straight to slots.
Huh? Was it snot for a second?
Go.
I'm sorry.
I've got two. Mason's behaving himself. He's the only one on this call that's behaving themselves.
Can you have your domestic off air, please? Trying to watch football here.
Go
on, Sabozla.
Oh,
see that? He nutmeg
nearly.
Neto, and nobody's there.
Konate put behind for corner.
Woo! All right, good job.
How's Konate been in this game? Because he's played most of the season like he's got 1 foot already in Madrid.
Yeah.
I
Except
think
it's so bad they don't want him anymore.
I don't think Graham had a good word to say about Konate all stream.
No.
Apart from now.
No. He's been terrible. He kind of almost fell over there. It was right. Jeez. Yeah. It's not the greatest to balance either.
Connor says he's out running errands with the parents. I'll come on and cause trouble when I'm home to add spice to the stream if you want me to. Mate, you can try and cause all the havoc you want in the chat. I will be worse. Oh, pervert Connor.
Actually, they forgot and misses a country mile.
I always think Garnacho looks like an anime villain.
Ooh,
it's my voice can't handle that.
No, it didn't deflect.
No.
But it wasn't.
Oh, that was closer than I thought. I didn't realize that was the bottom of the post. I thought he completely missed it.
Garnacho again.
Oh, come on. You idiot.
That's Sabazala.
Not
That was clumsy. Even if it turns out not to be a penalty, that was really clumsy.
It didn't push you. If this is given, it's going to be one of those weird technicality penalties. So let's have a look there.
It started outside the box and no.
There's nothing
it's
in
still
that.
Clumsy though. Don't put your hand on him like that. You know he goes down easily. So that's a stupid gesture with his arm like that. If they give this, I'm not going to be surprised.
I like the ref.
It's one of my
the ref supposed to shoot.
It's stupid. There's
no
no reason to do that.
It's one of my pet hates in football is the stupidity in referees footballers persistently laying hands
Hold on, is he going over to look at this? Is this what's going on? Or is
yellow card. Yellow card to the bench. The decision is no penalty. It's all kicking off now.
KPB. Sadly, no, it's not a red card.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's arguing with a Liverpool coach there. I still think he should be putting his hand out there.
Why are we persisting with this? Just at some point, just pretend it's the 90s again and just lump it forward.
Well, what does a red send him off?
Yeah, he would have to leave.
They still have 12 men.
No, he's just a coach.
Yeah,
they will still have the full team out there. Yeah. Just he won't be able to give instructions anymore. Although what he'd do is he'd just get on his phone and tell somebody on the bench, "Hey, go out and say this."
Doesn't mean
not much.
I think they have headsets and earpieces. To be fair.
Yeah.
Call it Liverpool.
All right, good hustle for me, sir.
Great pressure. Great pressure.
I would say Liverpool cock this up. Oh, Benoit Badiashile. I forgot he was in
KTB is showing his clear bias in this game. No one is being biased in the game at all. Finds Gakpo in the first one. Puts the ball in. It's clear by Tekkers.
Yeah, that's always going to be the key.
Looks it long. Well defended by Spotlight, to be fair. I will say, referee, as inconsistent as he's been, has actually been trying to let the game flow, I guess.
Point from Si here. Football kits without a sponsor are awesome. Always look so good, but Chelsea have ruined this one with the big gold circle. Yeah, it's to represent the bullshit trophy they won when Donald Trump decided he was part of the squad.
Be careful playing music on this screen, Chris.
Oh, that was a good hustle.
That's the thing with Bradley. What he lacks in refinement in his game, and let's remember, he's still only in his early 20s. He will just run and run all day for you until he gets sent off.
I'm
wouldn't
assuming
be shocked if he's subbed to a half time.
Second half.
Is Frimpong on the bench?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he overran it. Gravenberg's not been bossed in that midfield at all.
He's one of the few Liverpool players that I will allow a bad game because he's been so good for us. You all right, Matt? Did you sneeze?
My throat is killing me.
It's weird because with Liverpool, they're just not playing as a cohesive unit. And I can't quite identify what the problem is.
Yeah. I don't
it's
know
hard to
either.
put your finger on it because
Just
they're
a little bit off
all
right
great
now.
players.
Like if you look at the back line now, that is nowhere near as straight as it would be. When it's staggered like that, that means something's wrong. Something's not communicating. Like Konate there is hanging back too far. And then he steps up. Bradley's way too far back. Come on, Mo.
So outside the front line.
Oh. Just a touch.
Where did he ease that? But Isaac stands on him.
Something I found out just yesterday. Isaac Hayden. Do you remember that name?
Say the name again.
Yeah.
Isaac Hayden.
I don't
He
know.
only is a Newcastle youth player who cracked into the first team what feels like 10 years ago. Even after they came into all that money, he only left the club in the summer.
As the man who's to go and try to stick it out.
Yeah. Verge doing a bit of bullying there, just getting his head on it. What?
That was foul by Gakpo. Oh, it was given.
Yeah, there you go. Ref brought it back. It's brainless. I've been whinging about this in football for so long, And Thiago, although he's one of the finest technical players to play I've ever seen for Liverpool, he was a bugger for it, just steaming in from and tackling from behind when it's always going to be a free kick.
I've given my opinions about Thiago in his show before.
Were you pro or against
I'm in a
Thiago?
minority.
Oh, so you're wrong then. That's what you're saying.
Oh, he just.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I have often said, Mason, that more.
Not when it's not in the area.
No, for diving.
You can get a yellow card for simulation.
Doing that.
He went down. You got like he was. I'm really trying not to swear here.
And the ref's giving the free kick.
He gave him a free kick as well.
Is it Anthony Taylor?
2 minutes. Oh shoot! I'm not even. We have pies that need cooking. I'm not even close to being ready.
I've just remembered. I've got something incredible to show you guys food wise, but I won't be eating it because I'll be having my tea after the game. But I've got something miraculous. But yeah, Mason, I've got a question for you, mate. With the diving and the feigning injury, how many of these footballers do you think would make good wrestlers?
Oh, not very many.
You don't rate the selling ability much, then?
The ref, I don't know. They would be good at selling, but I don't think that they would, when they actually got body slammed, they would actually be able to take it very well.
That is true.
Some of it, because most of it actually hurts, I'm sure. You gotta be able to.
Definitely does.
Yeah.
Well, Matt will tell you at length off air.
I won't. That's a whole other show in itself.
Side not pulling any punches. Garnacho is such a little slag, isn't he?
I mean,
don't get Matt's hopes up.
we're almost at the end of those 2 minutes already.
I have to say, and I've heard when I was out walking the dog that you were talking about a breakdown on the goal. The shot itself, I think Mamardashvili did well just to get a fingertip to it. But the worry for me is the defending. Why are you backing off? Mate, close him down. Don't let him get the shot away. I know it's Virgil's game to back off, but why was Konate doing it as well? And that's half time. So, gents, I will be back in just a moment.
Indeed, half time. I would normally say Chelsea 1, Liverpool 0. Dan Griffin, but he's not been here most of the game, so I'm going to say Graham. Your thoughts on the first half?
I can't say I'm surprised that Liverpool are behind. I don't know. The first 14 minutes, I thought they looked the better team. They kind of look lively. I think Isak's actually been the most impressive in any game I've seen him so far. But there's been other players. Gravenberg's been so quiet. I think Gakpo's not done much. Salah again. I don't know. It's like Dan said. It's just not clicking right now. I don't know. It's frustrating.
It's not a great first half, but I imagine Slot will get into them at halftime, which is now, of course, and it is halftime here on the Volley, which means it is time now for, if I can find the right button again, because these are all over the place. Now they've updated the software for the Pie Club. Yeah, it is a halftime Pie Club here on the Volley. Are you all still cooking, Mr. Graham?
Oh, yeah. I completely lost track of time, and I was hoping by putting them in the fridge instead of the freezer, they would be a little bit more quicker to cook. So I know you're supposed to prod the top to let it vent. It was still frozen, so it's going to take the full 4.5 minutes for each one. So I've got Mason's in first. I got him a beef pie, and I accidentally picked up 2 chicken and broccoli pies. So I'm going to have a chicken and broccoli pie. So there's just
chicken and broccoli.
Yeah, I picked up 2 of those by accident. I thought I picked up. They had 6 different ones, and as I looked, I was like, "Oh, I'm sure Mason will prefer the beef one." So I was like, "I'll get him that one." And then I was just going to leave some in the deep freeze, but yeah, I accidentally picked up 2 of the same, so I'm like, that's fine. I don't mind chicken and broccoli. That's fine.
I mean, chicken and broccoli isn't a common combination over here in the UK, to be fair. But as long as it's got a good sauce,
I was. If you're thinking of people who eat pies, broccoli is not normally one of their top foods to go in it. So I was a little surprised as well when I saw it, but I was like, I don't mind it. Gives a little bit of difference in taste as well. So I was like, that's fine.
Indeed. Are you okay there, husband?
Yeah, that time off my.
I had a big bang from the kitchen.
Yeah, the rest of the
okay, that's fine.
What was that about a big bang in the kitchen?
Is Chris making
Chris
soup?
is not bang. No, I don't think he's making soup anyway.
Yeah, what?
No, don't ask. Long story, Chris. Dan, I'm going to hand over to you because what you got in your box?
That, my friends, is a slab of deep fried lasagna.
Wow.
Got whenever he approves.
Eh?
Deep fried lasagna. Phenomenal.
No Scotsman has ever said lasagna.
No, that's because I'm half Scottish.
I haven't actually tried it yet, but it smelled amazing. We got it. There's a little bakery / cafe thing in York, and there was fresh slabs of deep fried lasagna coming out in the window. So we went in and got some, but we were me and my friend were already booked in to go for tacos. So I couldn't stomach the lasagna and the tacos because
momentarily.
That feels like it weighs in about 3/4 of a pound.
Oh. That's a heavy old porridge.
It's a good swallow.
I went for just
I'm excited to taste it.
I went for just a classic chicken and veg pie today.
Good stuff.
Probably going to eat like two bites because it's quite small. I actually might need a fork actually for this one as well. So I'm going to be that person and say, Dan, hold the fork one back in a second.
Oh, that's fine. I can do that. Si wants to see the lasagna again because Charlie missed it. Here it is.
Here we go. Here's mine.
Oh, nice. What have you got there, guys?
Banquet beef pot pie. Now, unfortunately, the chef's gone, but it says on here, flaky crust made from scratch. Isn't everything made from scratch at some point?
I don't know.
I don't know if that even means anything.
I've heard Banquet has a bit of a reputation.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're cheap. They're like, I can't imagine the meat quality is very good. The pies are $1, so that's less than £1. So it's.
So we're talking pucker. We're talking like pucker pies.
I like pucker pies. I think they're better than that. But
so do I.
I don't know.
Yeah,
so the question was, Dan, perhaps you can answer this. How do you eat the pie? I just bought him a spoon.
Spoon
How
is
do you eat a meat pie?
Depends, because a pot pie doesn't have a crust all the way around generally, does it?
It
Correct.
doesn't, but this one does.
Okay, if the pie has crust all the way around, then you've got one of two options. You can eat it out of the tin with a fork, or my preferred option is turning the pie upside down, taking the tin off, and using the top crust to eat it with my hands.
Ah, okay.
Because the top crust is generally thicker and a bit more sturdy. So providing it has
I can't with mine.
The possession I just noticed leveled up because Mason
Mine's on the
mentioned
side, unfortunately.
60% at one point. And it's actually Liverpool had more possession first half by the end of the half. Of course, once Chelsea's a goal up, they're going to sit back a little bit more because they don't care if Liverpool have possession in their own half at that point. So.
Yeah, that's generally what happens. Liverpool, even when they've been losing, are generally the high possession team.
No shots on goal is not a good statistic.
No, it isn't.
That's not telling you right because there was a shot on goal, it was blocked by.
Yeah, Zaba's had one.
Isaac had one. It maybe said no shots on target.
No, so just yeah.
Possibly.
The good thing is this Chelsea team, because the vast majority of them are so young and inexperienced, they are easily rattled. So if Liverpool come out of the gates firing in the second half, then when Chelsea concede one, they generally concede two.
So what subs would you be putting on, or would you be holding them for 15 minutes? Normally goes about 60 minutes, doesn't he? And then brings like 3 people on at once.
It depends. Slot's not shy of putting not shy of taking players off when they need to. I think Bradley would be a concern. So I would probably look to bring on Frimpong if he's fit enough for 45 minutes. Let me just check. I haven't actually checked the bench yet.
We're showing Verts is warming up.
Yeah, Verts. I'd be tempted to maybe take McAllister off of Verts and possibly drop Szoboszlai back, because you need Szoboszlai's energy and ball winning ability. McAllister is potentially a bit lightweight to be taking on Reece James and Moises Caicedo.
I'm going to be honest.
Physical, strong players.
I'd forgot McAllister was even playing. He had one chance early, and then I've barely seen him. I forgot about him, to be honest.
Yeah.
One time I don't do a shot challenge for a game, isn't it?
I'd consider Chiesa potentially as well, because Chiesa is a presser, he's a ball winner. He's another one. He puts in a massive amount of running, but he's also very skillful. I think he's a very underrated player.
He's also in form right now as well.
Yeah, so I'd be tempted to take Gakpo off at 60 minutes if he doesn't improve. And in all honesty, Konate for Gomez. I think it'd be well, because looking at Chelsea's bench, there's a lot of reputation on there, but there's only Willian Estevao who's proved to be sort of proper quality.
Yeah.
So there's no reason Chelsea can't get better. Sorry, there's no reason Liverpool can't get back in this. Like I say, I think they need to be targeting Cucurella. And maybe if you get Frimpong on, if we get a bit of a Salah and Frimpong overlap, maybe, like I said, take McAllister off, drop Szoboszlai back, Salah, Szoboszlai, Frimpong on that right-hand side will give Cucurella nightmares. So that's what I've been looking at.
Speaking of nightmares, this party. Speaking of nightmares, Dan, this party's are falling apart, literally.
How's yours, Mason? Good?
What?
Good.
I bought a bird's eye one, and it was maybe a mistake. I thought, have I got time to make one? I thought about making a fresh one myself.
So making some 90s Italian football references. Chiesa not as good as his dad was. Gazzetta, go! Oh, I miss that show. Side does too. I miss Syria in the 90s.
I think he still does it a little bit. Should I pie then, Graham?
I got that. I got the chicken and broccoli one. I can't tip it because it's going to fall out. No, I broke the crust up to see if it was, make sure it was cooked inside. But it's good. I don't see any pieces of broccoli in it, but perhaps it's got essence of broccoli in it or something.
It was shown a piece of broccoli in when it was manufactured.
It's in your spoon.
That's meat. Oh, that's the meat.
That's broccoli.
If that's broccoli, that's a really tiny piece.
All right. They don't put the broccoli. They don't put whole thing through broccoli, and they.
It is. That's the world's tiniest piece of broccoli.
It's just the stem.
But and like I said, American audiences, you can't really expect them to want lots of broccoli in. So just a little hint of broccoli.
Well, as we learned from The Simpsons, broccoli is the deadliest.
A memory of broccoli.
Sorry, Cam's in the room with me. He's just giving me the most confused look.
The best veg.
Broccoli's disgusting, Cam.
Evening, Spud.
Oh, he's already gone. He left the room when I started slagging me.
Every time.
Too sensitive, these vegetarians. Anyway, I'm cracking into a can, so best sound in the world. I love this from Konor. Just got a text from Grandma, and it's a picture of Grandpa watching the Liverpool-Chelsea game, and the text read, "Pat's rooting for Liverpool." Good man.
He's got good taste. That's good.
McCabe.
I actually had a football story I was going to share with you at halftime. I completely forgot about it because I was busy making a pass. So I'm walking around. I played disc golf this morning. Went around the store just to pick up a few little things. And anyway, come across this guy, and he's like, "Oh, I forgot my shopping list," out loud to kind of nobody, but I was in the vicinity, so I was like, "Oh, that's too bad," kind of thing. Anyway, he mentioned that he has Parkinson's, and so did my dad, and I could see the shaking of his arm. I kind of felt sorry for the old guy a little bit. And anyway, we started talking, and he's like, "Oh, where in England are you from?" And I was like, "Oh." Kind of surprised because most people say Australia now just because of the you can tell it's not quite English, but it's not American either. So anyway, he knew England pretty well, and he mentioned he watched World of Sport in the 1960s, and he said he got into soccer as a 15-year-old watching I think he said Manchester. I don't know if it was City or United win the league in 1966. So I guess I can do some math here because Matt won't be able to. So if he was 15 years old, that's 1951. So I guess the guy's 74 years old.
I can't do a bit of thing on this stream.
I know exactly. That's exactly why I did it. So anyway, so I talked to him a little bit about football, and he said he kind of followed Manchester, and he knew quite a bit about soccer. And of course, what happens? Sorry, football side. I apologize. So anyway, of course, when you're in the supermarket, you obviously go your separate ways, but it's very likely you're going to run into the same person again in a few aisles' time. Anyway, we did. We went opposite ways, and then we came back. And he points to another guy. He's like, "Here, that's the guy I was talking about." The other guy had a West Ham United hat on. I was like, "This is surreal." Like, I've never talked football at all going around the supermarket in England. And yeah, Manchester fan. And he had his Hammers hat on. I said, "I'm hoping you guys can get a result against Arsenal." And he's like, "I'm not very." It's like, "I don't think so." He's like, "We've started the season terribly." So I had a football chat today with a couple of American guys, and it was kind of cool. Wasn't expecting it. But I said, "Yeah, I'm doing my shop early because I got to get back for the Chelsea game, Liverpool-Chelsea game."
Just a bit of clarity for you then. If it was the 1966-67 season, that was won by Manchester United.
There we go. Not very good with who won those titles in the 60s. That's not my strong point for sure.
Yeah, that's weird. That's probably your area.
You're funny. I was watching though. I have actually watched some football already today. I was watching 1977 Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Bolton Wanderers for an upcoming episode of Good Bad Sport. There we go. I'll get my little plug in right now. And Wolves were top of the league at that point, and Bolton are trying to get promoted. They actually just missed out by 1 point in the end, and it was because of this result. There's like 4 games left in the season. And Wolves took an early lead, and Bolton had so many shots on goal, it wasn't even funny. Final score was 1-0. But the thing that stood out to me was the player who created the chances, like Virgil van Dijk's like bossing those headers, like he's winning everything. Any ideas who was winning all the headers for Bolton Wanderers? I know that's way before your era. 1976.
What year was it?
Say again?
Would that have been Sam Allardyce?
It was Big Sam Allardyce. Oh my God. I have never seen him play before. Obviously, I realized he must have been a player, but he was so dominant in the air. It was
that kind of way.
He's massive.
Yeah, he hit the crossbar, and then he also just missed wide as well on one thing. But yeah, it was great to see Sam Allardyce playing. I love watching those old games for that reason. Unexpected surprises. Oh, let's go. Let's break.
Come on,
let's go.
On the break.
That's
a Salah.
Yes.
Behind the goal. Yeah, behind the goal. Just say, as we were coming out from the break, Wirtz has come on for Conor Bradley, which means that Dominic Szoboszlai will have gone to right back.
Right back, yeah.
Which, you know,
so time check for people is 45-30.
That's a great
45, 40, 41, 42.
That's a terrible shot by Salah, though.
There's no way. Did he mean to do that?
Yes.
That's insane if he meant to do
I think he 100% meant to do that. Salah, terrible.
He is that good.
Salah, so the shot from Salah there, he was trying to put his laces through it, but it's caught the outside of his foot and just spun away from goal. He'd have been better off trying to hook it with his Insta. I sound like I know what I'm talking about.
I'm aware that his lordship is not in the chat, but this is in honour of his lordship, Mags. You generally believe the bubbly chocolate now thieves.
So Konor just letting us know he was the one who got his grandpa into the sport, because every Wednesday he would go to their house after school and turn on the 3 p.m. Champions League game that CBS will be showing. I like that's a nice little role reversal, because generally it's grandparents or parents that get the kids into the sport.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, technically speaking, yeah, I think I got mum back in. I think I got mum back in F1. So
again, that's more Stockholm syndrome.
You
terrible
evil child.
Kanata.
Yeah.
It's just fancy NASCAR, really, isn't it?
Hope so. Your poor mum.
Don't tell Jackson that, Daniel.
I said it in the hopes he might overhear.
So
might not have a great reputation, Dan, but for $1, they're a pretty solid pie, actually.
Hey, I'm not above eating trash. Look at the state of me.
I think dollar pie, it can't be that bad.
When I was younger, I used to go to pound a pint nights in bars in York, and so I will drink or eat anything. If it tastes good, it tastes good.
Yeah.
It might have enough sodium to fell an ox, but...
Oh, let's have a look. We got some nutritional information here.
This is why you come to the volley for
getting stressed.
Oh, hold on. There's an attack going on.
Are you stressed on every episode of Good Cop, Bad Cop then, Matt?
To be fair, normally when I've normally got a stim toy to hand for that, but I haven't got one to hand. So I'm stress eating.
Anything so we can get a word of edgeways.
Screw it.
That is rather nice.
All right, nothing's happening. Oh, shoot. 60% of your saturated fat for the day. It's not a massive pie either.
Yeah, it's all in the pastry. That's the problem. Depends what they're using.
I guess
so. If they're using like cheap processed beef fat or something like that for the paste to make the pastry, then it's going to be
31% of the sodium for the day.
All I'll say is I'm really glad that I don't have the dietary information for this slab of deep fried lasagna that I'm going to smash tomorrow.
Yeah, deep fried lasagna. I'm sure that's going to be probably best not to know.
It's my last big treat for myself before I go back to work on Monday. Now,
I don't know if this appeals to the Brit in you, Dan, but the suggestion is that Brits will make a sandwich out of anything. So,
I would absolutely put a pie in a sandwich.
Oh, Wigan kebab. Absolutely. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I was going to ask for the deep fried lasagna. Deep fried lasagna sandwich? It sounds kind of good.
I could cut a slice of it off. If I remember tomorrow, I'll do that.
Happily.
The big question is, if I want to heat it up, how to heat it up? Because shall I just give it a blast in the microwave? Or will that make it go too soggy?
I'd give it a blast in the microwave.
I could refry it.
I wouldn't.
I could batter it.
I would put it under the grill.
Yeah, well, I have to wait for that. Then I'll probably just eat it cold. I don't like waiting for food. I've had the house to myself all week. I've lived off stir fries.
Yellow?
No, it wasn't deliberate. It just happened. His arm just happened to be in the way. If it was a deliberate one, then that's a shove there on.
No, he's keeping it in.
That's how is that not a foul? That was
because it wasn't a foul. It wasn't a foul because Isaac didn't go.
No foul given there though. Go back.
Shoot straight out.
Shot on goal.
Oh, we started off better this half. Mind you, I think I heard you guys saying that that Liverpool were the better team until the goal went in.
They were definitely.
Another Chelsea dive.
It's ridiculous.
Neto. Reece James blocked out nicely by
Not a good
Kirkes.
pass.
Very nice.
Not a good pass. Easy to intercept.
Heavy touch from Isaac. You can tell Isaac's still sort of easing into the season because let's not forget he's not actually played a full 90 minutes yet, hasn't he, Zach?
No. I heard a big shout in the background from Papa Griff. That's never a good sign.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you now, Salah's going to fluff one very shortly. Spoiler alert.
Mom definitely put the foot through it. Good clearance. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Salah, yeah.
All right, let's go, Mo.
Yeah.
High, wide, and not very handsome.
That's your strong foot too. You got to be able to.
Yeah. It was a good run from Wirtz. He was motoring from midfield.
So one of Salah's greatest strengths is also
I can't do the thing yet.
One of Salah's greatest strengths is also one of the biggest frustrations with him, and it is that he takes and has always taken about 10 shots to get a goal. As great as he is, he will take that shot on every time. And Badiashil's injured.
Another player
all the
down.
time wasting.
This is brutal. Galatasaray. This is insane.
Couple of things here. Connor saying Salah should bring the afro back. Maybe that's the key. Maybe he just needs to wait for his hair to grow and he'll be back to his best. And Cy Powell saying that high, wide, and not very handsome was his nickname in his weed smoking days.
Phenomenal. That is phenomenal.
That's an absolute lie. Cy Powell is a gorgeous man.
I don't know who that is. I can't see.
That's Andy Robertson.
It is?
Robert.
Oh, I can see now he looks up. He looks so different from the side.
Andy Robertson and Curtis Jones looking ready to come on. So that means obviously Kirkes is coming off and probably McAllister.
Yep.
Leaving the field, maybe
Kirkes didn't do much wrong, to be fair, does he?
No.
I still think they're battling for that position right now. I don't think Kirkes has done enough to say, I'm definitely the number one.
Is it really that cold there?
Yeah. It's we've been dealing with the remnants of a storm, so it's been about, I think it's in the single digits in Celsius.
So Badiashil
I don't know how Celsius translates to freedom units.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, if you got rained on and then it's cold anyway, so yeah, you'd want to.
Yeah. How many bald eagles of temperature is 10 degrees?
I'll have to introduce Mason to a Newcastle game in the winter.
Oh mate, I went to a York City game in -3 degrees
going on for Jones. What?
Oh,
what?
Interesting. Gravenberg going centre half.
Yeah, Gravenberg's going centre half.
Gravenberg going centre half.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, Dan.
This is a attacking-minded change.
Oh, we have to chase the game. Yeah, it was a York City -3 degrees, and I left my coat in the car. So walked into the well, I had like a fleece on, and then I had my overcoat. Had the fleece on, was walking to the ground, didn't think much of it. You know, you're walking around, you're chatting, you're kind of warm anyway. Sat in my seat, and after 20 minutes, I was like, "Oh yeah, it is very, very cold."
It's below freezing.
Yeah.
Managed to avoid hypothermia though, so it's all good. And York City lost.
Oh, they're playing. Is Rec going to allow it? Yeah. Yeah, he got us, man. As soon as
50-50 play to the whistle.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That was a big collision, it looked like.
I've noticed about Slot is he'll make his changes much sooner than Klopp used to.
Well, yeah, because Klopp's plan B was to do plan A better.
Yeah.
And he would just stick with it to a fault. One of Klopp's greatest strengths is also his greatest weakness, and that was loyalty to certain players.
Yep.
Graham, Graham, you've got an affinity with Chesterfield, haven't you?
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, they went down today quite badly, didn't they?
Not unsurprising.
It was based on who they were facing. They faced Colchester today, who are on one of the worst runs they've been on for 10 years, and they lost 6-2.
Oh, what a ball.
That's classic Chesterfield.
Oh, my God.
Across, nobody there.
That should have been 2-0.
Yeah. Chesterfield are renowned for playing well against the good teams and terribly against the bad teams. So that's classic Chesterfield right there.
Good steal.
Colchester's had Jack Payne score 4 goals. Oh, no, sorry, hat-trick, 3 goals.
But when I think it's time to get there first.
No, he's not going to get there.
So
on an early episode of MGB, actually, I think this was before we started recording MGB, actually. We were at AIW in Cleveland because that's where Mel's parents are from. And it was -10. So obviously we had coats on and you're waiting to get inside. And we're wrapped up and everyone's really cold. Security guy comes out, shorts and T-shirt. I will never forget that guy. I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Everyone else is complaining and shorts and T-shirt. Big guy. I'm sure he had a few layers to help keep him a little warmer, but yeah, absolutely.
Those people that are like
the old internal thermals.
Yeah. The Newcastle fans are like the Buffalo Bills fans. So yeah, they'll be shirtless and it's like freezing. It's like, what are you guys doing?
It's actually illegal to wear a coat in Newcastle.
Yeah.
That's a laugh earlier.
It's supposed to lie.
Went to
crosses it in. Neto wide.
York, where I'm from's big has a big history of chocolate and confectionery, and went to one of the chocolate museums earlier today. I live here, I'd never been there before, so I thought, why not? And I was amazed when I heard 2 Scottish people complaining about the cold. I didn't think it was physically possible for Scottish people to get cold. I mean, you're Scottish people, Matt, not
you.
Yeah,
I thought that was.
I fully aware.
I didn't see it was on.
I'm half Scottish, half Southern softy. Yeah,
it's probably 75-25 at this point. I'm aware that's not how a percentage works.
I like to tell Jackson
that
Jackson is half English and half American.
Like that. I like that. The way you worded that as well. Pronounced it perfectly.
Because he objects to the word half, obviously.
Hour played 30 minutes ago.
Sorry, I was distracted by my nieces coming through there. What's going on?
Hour played 30 minutes ago. I was doing a time check.
Another one on another.
Now I was more interested about what Graham was saying. Before about 50%.
No, half English using the English pronunciation and half American using the American pronunciation.
There are certain areas of Yorkshire where they say half instead of half.
Yeah, sure. Yep. Oh, I meant to add. Now you're actually. Mason was. Yeah. Oh, we just freeze.
What the?
I did mention that you were from Yorkshire, and Mason was a little concerned whether he'd be able to understand you at all. So now we've had at least half the game. You can hear Dan. You can understand Dan, okay?
Yeah, because there were some people when we went to England, I just couldn't understand a word they said. It was
as the Kenny Malaya fake lad.
I
And
I have no idea.
And we'll mute you for that.
Was that when you were in Clacton?
What
was that when you were in Clacton that you couldn't understand what they were saying?
It was in Cornwall.
Well,
Cornwall.
yeah, I mean, that's
with Granny C.
Yeah, I did say if you're in Cornwall and you're in a pub, that's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, that's where it was.
But I do tone down. I tone down the Yorkshire slightly, but when what I just did there was a bit of old Yorkshire speak, talking like one of my granddad's old neighbours who was about 100.
Liverpool down the right side.
Oh, go on, Mo. Dink to Szoboszlai. Ooh, what a cross! The gap up. Yes.
Is it a goal?
Yeah.
We're celebrating. I didn't hear anything from Papa Griffin though earlier.
Oh well, they were going. Assist for Isaac, goal for Gakpo. Side pointing out Charlie sat there smiling, Gakpo in a fantasy team. Yeah, I'm not talking about fantasy football at the minute because mine is going.
Is he on?
Yeah, it has to be.
Nothing wrong with it.
He's on.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Easily. Yeah. I was just expecting a bigger reaction from the peanut gallery.
Yeah. It's tea time for my nieces, so there's food being served up and all sorts.
Yeah, good battling.
That's such a good touch.
So,
good
strength. I love saying this. Chelsea won, Liverpool won, Dan Griffin.
Bit good that, weren't it? Szoboszlai did incredibly well taking the ball. What? Now, Szoboszlai did incredibly well taking it to the byline. And that touch from Isaac to just dink it over to Gakpo for the finish, that was a thing of beauty. And it's about damn time.
I think Liverpool
and very unselfish, I think, as well.
Mason, a word in edgewise, mate.
I hate to say this, but I actually hope that
that's Graham. That's Graham, not Mason.
His predictions. I'm hoping you're correct now, Matt. You predicted 2-1 Liverpool, right?
Yeah, that was looking.
So that's two of you that have cut Mason off now.
I'm saying I feel like the 2-1 is looking better than the 1-1.
Certainly hope so.
I feel like Liverpool are like.
I'll take it.
Like I said, I made my prediction of 2-2, but I did that hoping I'd be wrong. And like I said, Chelsea easily rattled, so get into them now. There you go, clearance just by the young Ashley Ampon.
I did forget to ask at the start, Matt, but I know you're trying to save your voice, obviously. Do you have any shekels on anybody this weekend at all?
Yeah.
Share, or are you just going to give a Ryan type answer?
Yes.
Oh no, I'm telling you, I've got money on Palace. Oh, what a touch from Isaac!
That's a fantastic. Yeah, you were right.
Look at the replay. That is.
Yeah, that was filthy.
Great call, Mason.
Very, very close to Gakpo standing on Robert Sanchez's nuts, which would have just been the icing on the cake.
Gakpo was strong. He was really strong. He wanted that ball. You could tell. He wanted it more than the defenders did.
Okay, I have a bone to pick with Andy from Bang Bang Podcast. I bet on Bristol City today. They've been in fine form and they let my accumulator down, so I'm blaming him.
My Super 6 will not come in because Arsenal did not score enough goals.
Oh, Chelsea playing down again.
Salah goes for goal again.
Oh, what
every time.
Get him off. Frimpong on, get him off, or Chiesa on.
No, Chiesa, not Frimpong.
I don't care. Either of those two. Anybody but Salah right now. That's ridiculous.
Connor, living in North Carolina for a couple of years now, I've picked up a little bit of a southern accent when it comes to certain words and phrases. Yeah, that'll happen.
Certain words. I listen to your stream, Connor. That's not certain.
Graham, you say about taking Salah off. The problem is, even when he's playing garbage, he can come up with a moment of magic, and that's why he so rarely gets subbed off.
But he has. He hasn't done that at all this season yet. And until he does, I think you need to take him off. I think Chiesa looks way more lively. Frimpong has got lightning speed. I think that, and you just said attack that right-hand side. The Chelsea left side.
Yeah.
Either of those players.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just explaining why he won't come off.
I don't know. He didn't start in Galatasaray midweek, but I know he'd played a lot of time before that. But I don't know. I know he's the top earner, but it doesn't matter. You got to play the people who are.
Whilst I hear exactly what you're saying, Graham, and I do agree with you, that Salah's not performing as well as he has last season, he's still Liverpool's second top scorer.
Well, he takes the penalties though as well, so that detracts from that a little bit. After and only 5,
he's only scored 1.
And Isak and Ekitike have been rotating as well, so it's. I think when you factor that in as well, that makes a difference.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I would love to see 5 games on.
And I think Salah takes the most shots.
Yeah.
By a lot.
Because he's always in the position. But this is good. This goes back to what I was saying before. Having watched Salah for his whole Liverpool career, he will take the pot shots. Is that Madonna or Courtney Love?
I think that's Madonna. I was looking to see who that was. Yeah, I think so.
She looks very happy.
Yeah. To be fair, I would be stuffing my face Maltesers.
I thought it was Billie Eilish to begin with, but there's no way that she would be.
Your eyes are. Oh, no, you haven't got your glasses.
Me and Chris actually turned over from something last night onto the Graham Norton show, and Taylor Swift's on the bloody couch on album release day. Taylor Swift's on the Graham Norton show, not in America, in the UK. I mean, that's the couch.
Have you happened to listen to the new album at all, Matthew?
Yeah, a little bit. Chris got it on his phone. He's in it in the car quite a lot. Great interception again by Gakpo.
Good turn as well. There,
the game has changed and the subs came on.
Go, Robert.
What's called?
No, I don't know. Not enough in that for me.
No, it wasn't, but give me think.
To be fair, he didn't ask for nothing, so play on.
Yep.
Verge, get back in position, please.
Are they more likely to give you something if you ask for it?
Sorry, I like this.
No, but if you can sell it,
another
guy down, and he's kicking around.
Pedro Neto's
he's
having
off right now, so bad luck.
While Neto's having a time.
When you dive around, when you get a genuine injury, people don't believe you, so it serves you right.
Yeah, I'll just point this out. Konor saying that his mum started to put him on Share recently, and Sai responding with, "Does Share mind?" Well, to be fair, most of Share is probably about as old as Konor.
Ouch! Wow.
Oh, she doesn't hide the fact she's had what done.
No, that's very true. No, that's very true. I was surprised you got the share this late in your since you came out. To be fair, mate. But...
is that like a prerequisite?
Yeah. It's part of the condition of entry. Yeah.
So you don't get your official card until you've listened to 30 hours of Share.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you've heard the album, this might be a niche reference for everybody else. But the meme yesterday was Taylor Swift in the luxury box. Oh, hold on. Break down the side here.
Ta-da.
Outside of the foot, Jones.
Rip one.
McAllister.
Oh, they got too many people behind the ball. A little too hard. So they're in the luxury box. Taylor Swift's talking to Travis Kelce's mom, and she was like, "Yeah, don't listen. I don't think don't listen to the track number 9. I don't think that's really your vibe. If you listen to the album, it'll make sense. But if you haven't, I'm just gonna leave it as a niche reference. I thought it was very funny."
I don't know what that was because Chris was shuffling it, so because Chris was shuffling it, so I actually know
what Chris later. Though. How about that?
Matt, you could have just left it. I don't know the numbers, and that's some of your.
It's bad enough when he does it. Don't you join in as well?
I missed a lot of the stream. I've got time to make up for.
Better enough.
That could have gone anywhere.
No, it's terrible.
That's good as well now. This could be a
And
fast
Liverpool
break.
attack.
Go, 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 go.
I've just seen the title of the ninth track on that album, Graham, I've just seen the title of the ninth track on that album. Yeah. Understandable.
I don't think Travis's mom should listen to that song.
unless Taylor Swift's just like a closet like Nottingham Forest fan and just a big fan of the striker.
That. It's definitely not that. If you see some of the lyrics, you'll know it's definitely not that.
Yes. That was some
area, isn't it? Nothing.
I didn't see that there. Did you catch me in the face?
Referee says no.
Look at it.
It was an arm across, but I'm not sure enough.
I mean, he's been letting him play.
No, it was.
Galatasaray had a penalty for that during the week.
There's a difference in European. So I'm just saying, there's a difference in European standards of officiating and English. So
his hand is in his face. To be fair, but I wouldn't do that personally.
No, he can't.
I'm hoping he's at least going to look at it.
He can't. But Reece James there, that's kind of a natural to have your arms out like that just to make yourself big to block the ball.
Face?
Slots way off there, calling it an elbow.
I don't hate it. As long as it goes both ways for that type of play, it's fine.
I'd be happy if it was given, but it won't be.
Is he being subbed off?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see the goal from the referee's point of view. Oh, what a touch.
I think they kind of need to leave Isak on. He's been probably the best man on the pitch.
He's not doing a full 90 right now. There's no reason.
I could see Kate coming on.
He's just not fit enough, Mason. He missed the entirety of pre-season.
His new haircut
to get up to speed.
Whoa.
He shaved his head.
That haircut's completely different. Yeah,
this will either be a great thing or a terrible thing. It'll either spur Ekitike to new heights, or it'll be like what was it? It's Samson, the story of Samson, where he lost all his hair and lost his power. The anime villain going off.
Garnacho looks like he's doing his best Ida Good Johnson impersonation.
I'd have said Torre Andre Flo personally.
No, he's taller. Probably.
I just wanted to pull out a niche Norwegian footballer reference.
I like it. I did like it, to be fair.
Oh, they brought on Mark.
My bloody eyes. I thought they brought on Julia. I thought, what's US champion doing on the pitch?
We just naming random Norwegians.
Can
I throw in? I'm not even sure if he is Norwegian, but I'm sure you'll correct me. Morten Gantz Pedersen.
He was Danish.
Took a stab.
But it was a fantastic play. Do you know what? I think he was still playing as of a year or two ago. Like 42 years old, still playing.
You mentioned it to me, and I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!" And that was true. Crazy
I do believe, Dan, that he hit one hell of a thunder bastard.
For many of them. Roque Santa Cruz is still playing at 44, 45. In I think it's Paraguay, or I can't remember if it's Paraguay or Peru.
In the world of ice hockey, I forgot the guy's name now. He used to play for the Pittsburgh Penguins. He'll come to me in a second.
Crosby?
No. He just started his 38th professional season.
Wayne Gretzky?
No. Long retired. Oh, that's going to annoy the heck out of me. He played for the Penguins and the Capitals. I just can't think what his name is right now. Jaromir Jagr.
He's still playing.
Still playing. There was a.
He's got to be Swedish.
He's I want to say Polish. He wears 66 because I think that's when Russia invaded Poland, 1966. So I'm pretty sure he's Polish. But yeah, there was some stat that
I could argue to be a 5, but no.
a teammate of his has been in every Stanley Cup final since 1980. It's like that's a crazy stat.
Sorry, I stand corrected. I've just double checked Morten Gams Pedersen's size. Right, Graham, you were right initially. He is Norwegian.
There we go. Okay.
My apologies.
Thank you, Sky.
It's all Scandi. It's fine.
Scandinavian.
Sweeping statements here on the volley. Sweeping statements on the volley. Sweeping statements.
As I was saying, I was like, there's possibilities of other countries that would work with a name like that as well. But
he was part of that Blackburn team that had I'm sure it was Damien Duff still there.
Yeah.
And I know two guy was in there and he was brilliant. Oh, what a ball, Robbo.
Oh.
I thought he was going to hit 12. I don't know who that is.
12, I think, is Ekitike.
I thought he was going to hit Ekitike.
I was going to say,
Bradley
my first thought was Fabio Aurelio, but that wasn't true.
Fabio Aurelio was Brazilian.
I'm going back a while now.
Although, to be fair, with how pale he was, like he was very pale skinned with Fabio Aurelio. I always thought he might have been maybe Portuguese.
He's like the hair got completely buzzed.
Let's go, Gamba.
What
a heel again.
Ekitike is 22. Saying Ronnie Johnson.
Yeah. Oh, they got 2 down.
Oh my God. Kick off.
Just kick Cucurella in the face. Ronnie Johnson, there was an underrated Norwegian player. Yeah, he was decent.
It got me a penalty. It wasn't even in the area.
A penalty or like a
free kick.
card.
He just showed him a yellow card.
Kick.
He just showed him a yellow card.
If you're gonna go by,
how was that on?
Oh, I can see why Zob was. Oh, for that. Yeah, he followed the
Oh, okay.
It wasn't for the first challenge for that one.
He actually didn't touch him on the reverse angle.
It was all ball,
but that's Cucurella diving around, and I kind of wish he hit him in the face now. Connor asking, didn't Blackburn used to have a really good team back in the mid to late 90s? They won the Premier League in 1992, I think it was 92-93 season.
5.
Oh, 95. I always get that
95.
wrong. They had a pretty underrated team in the early 2000s or early to mid 2000s, but in the mid 90s they had Sutton and Shearer up top. It was Alan Shearer before I went to Newcastle.
In that area at the time. I was in Northwest Lancashire at the time. So yeah, that Blackburn team, yeah, Shearer and Sutton for starters, and yeah, they kind of bored everybody. I'm trying to think who the goalkeeper is. I'm blanking on his name right now, but he was a pretty good keeper.
Connor saying his favourite Norwegian player at the moment is Antonio Nusa at Red Bull Leipzig. He's only 19 or 20. Huge. Yeah, I've heard the name. Sai saying Blackburn came into a bit of money when Jack Walker bought the club, brought in Kenny Dalglish as manager, spent money on Shearer and Sutton, etc. Won the league in 94-95. Yeah. And it was United that won it 92-93.
Pretty sure Tim Sherwood in midfield as well. Colin Hendry in defence.
Oh, Colin Hendry.
I'm trying to remember that goalkeeper. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Tim Flowers.
I should just look it up.
Tim Flowers.
Flowers. There you go. Thank you.
Yep. He played for England. I knew that much. He was famous. I can remember.
Yeah. They had Graham Lasso, obviously, at left back as well.
Yeah.
They had strong people every single position. So, if I remember, didn't Liverpool help them to win the league?
Oh,
I think Liverpool had to win to help Blackpool. Sorry, did Liverpool have to lose to help Blackburn win the league? It was something weird like that.
Well,
no, Liverpool beat.
Always Blackburn. Someone in the way. He's going to be offside.
Liverpool beat Blackburn on the end of the season, but because they didn't win their game, Man United didn't win the league title.
Oh, there we go. That's right. Because Liverpool were worried because they obviously didn't want Manchester United to win the league, but you have to play properly or else you're going to get into trouble. So, yeah.
Ekitike.
Gakpo again. Miscontrols it slightly.
That's an awful touch.
Oh, what a tackle! McAllister.
You know who the fourth choice goalkeeper was in that Blackburn squad?
Did you say fourth choice?
Fourth choice.
I have no idea.
It was 19-year-old Shea Given.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, they had Henning Berg at right back as well.
That's got to be something. No?
Yeah, size. Yeah, so
was very unhappy.
He tackled him at like his calf.
So I was bringing his.
Oh,
doesn't get the ball.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a foul. Tim Flowers in goal, play for England too. Lasso and Jeff Kenner at fullback.
Oh, Jeff
Henry centre back.
Yeah, we got a yellow.
Batty and Sherwood in the middle. Ripley and Wilcox on the wing. Jason Wilcox.
I think he just booked slots.
Oh, he booked slot.
Booked slot. Isn't Jason Wilcox at like Manchester United now or something? I've seen him on the bench for a Premier League
he's
team.
in the backroom
Not as a
staff,
player, but as one of the members of the backroom staff.
Yeah, he's definitely in there, so in the club somewhere.
Well, as you like as you like understudy goalkeepers who weren't big at the time but would go on to great things, you are definitely going to enjoy the fifth part, Dan, of the Good Bad Sports football trilogy that's upcoming.
Oh, good.
I just found one. I was like, oh, and I looked. He was 16 years old when he was playing for that team. Unfortunately, he had an England international ahead of him, so he didn't stay with the team. He left after like a year and a half. But I was like, oh my gosh, that's a name I've not heard in a long time.
So part of the reason I like going to lower league football games, I think I mentioned this to you after, potentially after we finished recording the other night. But I'll tell the story here now. I went to a couple of Grimsby Town games. Oh, what a save by Mohamed Ashwili. Went to a couple of Grimsby Town games, and for the opposition, for Exeter City back in the day, it was another great save by Mohamed Ashwili.
Yeah.
Up front was a young lad coming through by the name of Ollie Watkins.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I saw him play when he was at barely off youth level, and then for Northampton, a young lad on loan from Man United in goal by the name of Dean Henderson.
Yeah, there you go.
And there was I got to take a friend of mine's a Peterborough fan and went to Charlton versus Peterborough one day. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Esri Konsa. Was on loan at Peterborough.
I don't recognise that name.
He's in the England team at the minute, centre-back for Villa. Yes. Mohamed Ashwili again getting a hand to it and putting it just beyond the Chelsea player there.
And laying them at Graham's fears here.
But yeah, we talked about the parallels with indie wrestling. Like, that's one of the joys of indie wrestling. You see those names before they become big, and then when you see them on the big stage, it's like, I saw that guy earlier, or that female wrestler earlier as well. It's cool for sure.
Yeah, it really is.
Chelsea.
I actually was looking back through old pictures because for Matt, I was looking for that picture of Davian because Mason had a picture with Davian. And actually, as I was scrolling through, I saw his picture with MJF, which I haven't seen in a few years. Oh my gosh, MJF looks so young in that picture. He obviously was, because he was like 21 at the time. But yeah.
So just to quickly go through a few comments, Connor was watching Tony Yeboah highlights yesterday. Easily one of the favourite players, one of the best players to ever Ghana. Good save. So what I like there, Mohamed Ashwili does what Alisson doesn't do and actually came out and smothered the ball and commanded his area. That's a major deficiency in Alisson's game that I will. That was so. In fairness to Gakpo, there.
Oh, they keep it in.
The ball.
From Robertson.
Clipped over, nobody there.
And did nothing.
Yeah. Tony Yeboah, when he kicked the ball, that thing stayed hit.
Yeah.
Back to back. I think it's that goal he took.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
His goal for
Leeds think that goal he scored is still travelling now.
Yeah.
Sai filling us in on the Blackburn title win. United battered West Ham that day, just couldn't score, drew 1-1, so Liverpool-Blackburn result was irrelevant in the end. Had a weird moment when Redknapp scored for Liverpool in the last minute to put them 2-1 up, but the final whistle went at West Ham, so Blackburn fans were celebrating. Sai saying that Yeboah was okay, scored some absolute screamers, but wasn't consistent. Yeah, he wasn't. He was a highlight reel player. But those highlights are really big. They're brilliant highlights. And Eric
To
Freeds.
use the wrestling. To use wrestling. Yeah.
Just saying, bring back Adrian and Owen.
To use a wrestling analogy to compare to DeBoer, he's the Ricochet of football. Looks great, doesn't do a lot.
Yeah.
Occasionally pulls out a screamer.
Oh, that's a dog.
That one you give?
Come on.
Well, look at the smug look on Anthony Taylor's face.
Yeah, he knows that that's BS.
But I will say though, I'm not. I'm in no way implying that the referees are biased, because I truly do not believe the referees in the Premier League are biased against any one team. Because every team thinks the referees are against them, and for that to be true, that how the logical conclusion of that is the referees aren't biased; they're just crap.
With a proper exception of David Coote.
Yeah, but he's not a referee anymore, and he's soon to be in prison. Just why can't we just get the passing? Just
very true.
Mason, I don't know if you've noticed, but we're only 3 minutes plus injury time from it being guests 2, supposed professionals 0. It stays at 1-1.
Oh yeah.
Sure, that's not embarrassing for the people who do it every week. Oh no,
Great defending.
There we go.
Graham, if you think this is in any way embarrassing for you, haven't been paying attention to my life.
Kind of, if it does stay like this, it's kind of it'd be kind of annoying that I didn't put a bet on for 1-1. I don't know what the odds were at the start, but it's normally around 7 or 8 to 1.
Probably pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh
I
God!
think there could still be another goal here. Woo!
Ooh.
That he tried to do
Nearly very
another one.
prophetic then.
Yeah, he
Dash
tried
again.
Marva Dash would have got that.
Can we give Mama Dash Willie man of the match?
Oh, he did get to it. He pushed it over. He saved it. It wasn't going in, but he didn't know that.
He's in contention.
There was some late swerve on that.
Yeah.
So
why is Chiesa not on the field?
Predictions,
I
guys.
have no idea.
That was terrible.
That was a really bad corner. I didn't even think that made it into play. He must have kept it in. Should have let it go.
I really do like Bangladesh, Philly.
Let's go.
Go
Let's
on,
go. 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 There's an overlap here. Gagpo's free. What's that?
Come on,
Hit it. Oh, that's close. Oh,
if only it was a free kick.
I thought Salah was going to shoot again. I did not.
Sai saying to Connor to seek out the best Matt Letitia goals. The video on YouTube there is, but only ever watch his goals. Never listen to Matt Letitia speak about anything.
Yes,
the man is an absolute conspiracy theorist nut job crank.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He definitely went to Trump.
Again, there.
That's risky. What are you doing there?
But that's got to be against the. Yeah, there we go.
That's be a yellow card. He stopped him from. Oh, he missed. Oh,
love this from Eric. A friend of mine's boyfriend got her to become a West Ham fan. I'm a West Ham fan and told her to break up with him just for that decision.
Eric actually asked me if he could leave West Ham and become a Liverpool fan. Like, no, you don't get a change of football team. You don't do that. You pick him for life.
You can pick another team lower down the leagues. I say that as a Liverpool fan who has a York City season ticket, but
he wanted to switch to Liverpool.
Yeah, you can't do that. You've made your bed now. Enjoy it.
3 minutes of time lost, by the way.
Ooh!
And so had a sitter.
I want to see the replay for
Hit
that.
the post.
How did he miss
7
that?
minutes of injury time.
Cross it over from is that Esteval or Gittins? I don't know. That must have clipped the post. I think you're right, Mason. Yeah.
Yeah, good call.
Mason called it, yeah.
That's twice they've done that now. Oof.
Moments like this can define a season, let alone a game.
and we're just giving the ball away.
Could that be the difference between our league title going to Stamford Bridge or not?
If you'd have offered
no, because I
Liverpool,
don't think Chelsea are going to win the league.
if you'd offered Liverpool joint top of the table after 7 games, having already played Chelsea and Arsenal, wouldn't you have taken that after the start of the season?
We're not joint top though at the minute. Arsenal are ahead of us by a point.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to get a point for this game, though.
Oh wait, sorry. The table hadn't updated on my phone. Yeah, but we're second by goal difference because Arsenal got a goal difference of
Correct.
plus
They got a
6.
much better goal. But on points, you'd have taken that. It's not like it's. There's plenty of good teams. So and Chelsea on the road, like it's
5 to play.
There's going to be plenty of teams who are going to come unstuck here for sure.
Yeah. The worrying thing is that Liverpool got that goal. It was a moment of very good play, and then they haven't capitalised on it. I do wonder if it may have been worth, because Mason, I think it was you, said it, why take Isak off then, just after the goal when he'd contributed? Maybe if they'd left him on for another 5 or 10 minutes just to keep the momentum. You may be right.
I'm still shocked Chiesa hasn't come on so he can score the winner.
Oh, this time, we can still bring on Chiesa and Ungamoa if he's on the bench.
3 minutes, 4 minutes. Like, I don't know. I don't think they're going to do it now.
It's too late now.
It's too late.
It would kill the.
Ungamoa is not on a bench, Dan. I don't believe.
Let's go, Cody.
Don't. He's actually had a bad second half. Other than
you could have. For me, you could have taken off Chiesa or Gakpo, really.
Yeah.
Sorry, Salah or Gakpo.
Gakpo's.
Yeah. Fresh legs, someone who's hungry, in full. I don't know why you wouldn't bring him on.
Yeah.
Oh, nice dead post.
Oh,
that's way too high.
I think he tipped it. I think the goalie tipped it.
He didn't need to.
Eric's saying that. Eric's saying that Leeds are his other team. No, Eric, that's not allowed. They're in the same division now. And it's going to be just as painful watching Leeds. Sai saying, but on a serious note, just remember,
no West Ham, no. Yeah.
53 years ago, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. I'm assuming that's an A-team reference.
Yes, it definitely is.
It is. One of the best shows ever on TV, in my opinion. Gravenberg bring the full forward now. Ekatike keeps the ball in on the left hand side. Cheeky, the ball in Robertson.
Ekatike.
That was a great ball in.
That was incredibly well defended by Caicedo.
Man,
just to block off
outside of his foot.
We've got 2.5 minutes to go in stoppage time here. It's time for me to ask you guys. First, we'll start with the MGB team. Who is your man of the match?
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I'm trying to think of anyone who's massively stood out.
For me, it's between Isak and the goalie.
Oh,
God damn it.
Jamie Gittins.
Oh, God.
Man.
It's not nice when it's on the other foot. I don't like
another late goal. Oh my God. We're finally starting to even up. Liverpool did it at the start of the season. Now everyone's doing it against them. Oh. Yeah, I definitely would have taken a joint top of the table after 7 games now. Oh my God. Oh,
well, this time. This time, yeah, and you never know. There might be an. Oh, it's William Esteval, not Gittins. I do apologise. I'll be honest. Chelsea have signed so many players. I don't know who's who.
Isak's not a bad shout. There's nobody who's massively stood out, but I thought he was hustling really hard first half, and that touch for the goal was phenomenal. Isak's not a bad shout, but yeah. The thought of I can't think of anybody else that did anything more than he did. I would say Isak as well. He is not. Yeah, Ekatike came
so
on.
nobody goes to Enzo Fernandez. There's no offside there. Cucurella. After I was talking shit about him earlier, of course.
Kirk's not close enough to him.
Well, Kirkes is on the bench.
Oh, sorry, Robertson. My bad. Yeah,
you were right. You were right. Kirkes was not close to him.
I'll excuse him that one then. Yeah, he wasn't close enough to him.
Yeah, but this is the thing. It was you've got to close people down. I know Liverpool back off and whatnot, but just you've got to cramp them for room. And we just lump it up and the ball goes out of play.
Oh, what's going on here?
Cucurella's been Cucurella, antagonising people. Of all people, why would you go after Van Dijk? I say that 2-1 was right, Matt.
The Chelsea manager has been sent off.
I don't think it'll make much of a difference at this stage in the game.
Yeah, he ran all the way. Yeah.
Was it to celebrate in front of?
But it means he'll miss the next game.
Yeah, he won't care.
It doesn't.
The players will admire his passion, and it's worth it. They needed
not counting the Club World Cup. I'd call this the biggest win of Maresca's career, to my knowledge.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I somehow doubt we're getting into this.
Oh my god!
And I think this is the first time we've lost 3 in a row under Slot.
It must be. It has to be.
Yeah.
Honestly, the international break can't come quick enough.
Oh, that's the final whistle.
Just a message from Eric very quickly. Would you guys take Bowen in January? I like him, but he deserves better if he wants to make an England squad.
No.
Jared Bowen's a player I do like. I like him a lot. It would have to depend on outgoings, but not on current form.
I'd like to say, point of order and that sort of thing. He's in the England squad. Phil Foden isn't. So he can still play for West Ham and get an England squad, no problem, because he's in the England squad.
Yeah, there's no reason. Having signed Ekitike and Isak, there's no reason to try and sign Bowen now. That's not the place that they need to be strengthening right now.
I think we don't actually need to strengthen anywhere. We need our players to play like a unit and actually go back to their full ability and potential.
I disagree. We need another central defender for sure.
Oh, well, actually, yeah, sorry, with Leone.
They've never replaced Matt. And it's unfortunate he only got injured, but who knows how much he would have been able to play as a very young player. I don't know. But yeah.
Sorry, I was muted there. With Leone going down to injury, that's very unfortunate. Maybe they need to look into the youth team, or we could ask West Brom if they'd loan us Nat Phillips back. We actually do have a centre back with. Sorry, my brother's just come through and realised that Chelsea scored in the 96th minute. It was Esteval. We do have a centre-back with Premier League experience in our ranks in the youth teams. We could bring back the Titan that is Reece Williams.
I mean, true. Very true.
Quality I'm looking for.
And we've also got a buyback on We've also got a buyback on Kwanzaa as well.
Yeah, but that's
chart for Liverpool. Every position they have a good replacement, with the exception of centre back.
Yeah, but this is the thing with. We're not going to get one anytime soon. So Slot either has to start trusting Gomez and start using him in some capacity to play in certain games or to come on like today. You can't. Gravenberch is not a centre back. Endo is not a centre back. They will try. They will do their very best. But they're out of position. Their midfielders. The attribute that Gravenberch has is that he's tall. And he can tackle a bit, but he's not a central defender. We need to. There has to be somebody in the youth ranks being prepped to come up, and I don't know who that would be. I don't have the answer to that, but surely it can't be that devoid. Otherwise, you're looking at a free agent market, and I don't know who's a free agent at the minute.
I still say you should pay for Gahey. I know they don't want to do it because he's only allowed
we tried.
Right. I think you should still put a bid in. 25
in January, yeah, but it does nothing for us right now, and we've still got another 3 full months of playing time. Well, no, it's nearly 3 full months. We're only on the 4th of October.
They should have stopped nickel and diming him at the start of the year. They should have just bid 45 million and signed him right at the start. Now this is what happens. So,
yeah, but I think there was a bit of. Do you know what? Tommy Yasu is a free agent. He's got Premier League experience. He's not the best player, but he's a centre back. He's a functional centre back. He'd do.
Joel Matip's a free agent.
Joel Matip's retired.
He can come back out of retirement. All Scholes came back and helped Manchester United when they were in dire need. You know, Liverpool were in dire need of some defensive help right now. I don't know if he's physically able to. But,
Paul Scholes retired at the top of his game. Matip was not.
Yeah. Otherwise, looking at free agent option, Craig Dawson.
No. I'm gonna say no.
Isn't he working for Sky Sports nowadays? Guys,
yeah, but he's still technically.
So I'll let you go on, Dan. Sorry.
Sorry, I completely forgot what I was going to say now.
The man of the match was
okay. Just like a, well, I was going to say the man of the match. I don't know who they named on TV because I was paying attention to you guys because you were more important than that. I would have, based on Mamardashvili's save in the second half, he was my pick. But I don't know what you guys thought about it.
Mine would have been Mamardashvili. I know Graham and Mason were going for Isak.
Mason said Mamardashvili was his second choice.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to go with that, yeah.
I think
Matt's already put it on screen, so
it's a solid choice for sure. But I would like thank you both for joining us this week. You, of course, are welcome any time you want, as long as we are streaming, of course. Do you want to plug anything while you're here?
Yeah, at Good Bad Sport, that'll do. At Good Bad Wrestle, at MGB Graham, at MGB Wrestling Pod. Any of those is all good.
Mm-hmm. Do you go? Well, now we're finishing, guys. Do go check out this week's Good Bad Wrestle. It actually is a very good episode, if I say so myself. Dan, as always, a pleasure.
Yeah, I got here eventually. Thanks for bearing with me. Do apologise, folks. Blame public transport in York. It's but anything for me,
it can be a problem for sure.
I'm there at Dan Griffin 21. If you want to hear more of me talking about stuff, I'm booking the territory at UTT Podcast and on this very network with Side Powell, the Doctor Who Pod. All my wrestling stuff's on UTT Podcast, all the main shows and side projects. And Doctor Who Pod is pretty self-explanatory.
Dan, actually, I will put one episode of Good Bad Sport if you don't mind. Me and Dan, November 4th, beer and athletics, when the two intersect with each other. Very entertaining, even if I do say so myself.
And what episode number will that be, Graham?
Episode 69.
Yes!
Find me at the Matt Attack UK, just there. Find me all over VGM and SJP. We'll see you next time here in the Volley. Liverpool lose 3 back-to-back. This has been the Volley. That's full time. We're out of here.